Hi, I'm Danny Benites, and I'm bringing you part 3 of my series on time management for car dealership managers. We talked in the first section, we talked about time wasters and things that can rob you of your day, things that we get carried off in as far as emails, maybe social media, things that we just get lost in and we forget the plan of our day. Secondly, we talked about trying to establish new routines and new habits and effectively looking at our day. We introduced the 15-minute plan where 5 minutes at the beginning of the day, kind of putting things together, every couple of hours, a 1-minute refocus, and at the end of the day, a 5-minute recap. Putting it together is only about 15 minutes that it takes to ensure that you're going down the road of time management. In part 3, we're going to talk about productivity, and sadly enough, we're going to talk about lack of productivity. And it really ties back to time. When you don't manage your time and you simply come to work and you are reacting to what's going on around you. Anytime you don't have a plan, you know, you're either proactive and you're planning or you're reactive and you're just waiting for things to happen. What do you think is more effective? Being proactive is much more effective. So we talk about, I don't have enough time. I hear that all the time from dealers. Oh, I would do this, but I don't have enough time. The correct answer is, I would like to do that, but I don't make enough time, and I can't manage the time that I have very well. Therefore, I can't manage the time that you're asking me to take to do this. And so let's just call it what it is. We're not willing to do the things to carve out that amount of time. You know, a lot of people say, well, I can't be in the car business because I have to work too many hours. I don't have enough time with my children. That very same person, when they go home, they're parked in front of the TV, they're parked in front of their computer, they're going bowling with their buddies, drinking with their buddies, they're doing all these other things, and you know, they complain about working a lot of hours at work, but when they go home, they're not spending any quality time with their family. We're talking about quality over quantity, and if you can work quality time at the dealership, you're not going to have to spend as much time there if you're a general manager or upper level management when you're setting your schedule. Or if you're someone who's mid-level or maybe a sales manager, F&I manager, you're going to get so much more done. You're going to make more money, you're going to take the pressure off yourself, and you're going to be able to enjoy the time you do have when you get home. So you can do so much in 10 minutes. I was really thinking about this, and you know, there's just little things we can do in 10 minutes. If we did it all the time, it would make a huge difference in your culture, the bottom line, your happiness, your team's productivity. There's just all these little things, and I just kind of started listing these things, and I started thinking, you know, 10 minutes. What if I spent 10 minutes every day asking an employee about something in their life outside of work? What if I invested 10 minutes of my day looking someone eye to eye and asking them about their family, or what their daughter is doing at her band concert, or how she did in her soccer game, or how's your wife feeling, how's she liking her new job? 10 minutes, can you imagine 10 whole minutes with that kind of one-on-one with, I don't care, the lot porter, the service writer, a technician, the car wash bay guy, a salesperson, another manager, whoever. 10 minutes. You can afford 10 minutes. What if I spent 10 minutes checking the status of our Facebook? I just looked on there and made sure we're making some good, positive, content-rich posts. Just checked it every day. Do you think our Facebook page would stay up nice if I just did that 10 minutes a day? Absolutely it would. What if I glanced at my website for 10 minutes a day? I just grabbed in and sporadically looked at different vehicles to make sure that our pictures were crisp, that our descriptions were really, really good and attention grabbing, and that our prices were thoughtful and based on what's going on in the market. And put myself in the customer's shoes. What if I did that 10 minutes a day? What if I examined how easy it was to fill out a lead form on my website for only 10 minutes a day? What if I looked at one employee's development for 10 minutes? I went and studied how they've progressed over the last 6 months through some of the reports that are available to me. What if I spent 10 minutes a day looking at a different employee? Would I have my thumb on the pulse of what my people are doing? Absolutely. What if I spent 10 minutes a day walking the perimeter of my store? Some of you may be in really big stores. It doesn't take me very long to walk the perimeter of my store, but some of you it may take a day. I don't know. But what if you just took it in parts and you looked and see what the customer sees when they drove in? Is there trash? Are the cars parked the wrong way? How's your signage, or is there a bulb out somewhere? What if you took 10 minutes to do that? You think that would make a difference in the way that your dealership looked to potential customers? What if I took 10 minutes and just looked at the service department schedule for today? Find out how busy they are. Oh, they're slow. What if we did a Facebook post and we offered people some money off just for today only? What if I spent 10 minutes looking at the service schedule? Maybe there's someone who's done a lot of business with us that I can do something nice for, or that I can delegate someone to do something nice for. What if I took 10 minutes to write a handwritten note to someone? Friend, family member, customer, a coworker. Somebody just said, I'm taking a few minutes. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping you're doing well. What can I do to help you? Whatever, just a handwritten note. When's the last time you've done that? What if you spent 10 minutes a day, only 10 minutes a day, role-playing with your sales staff, role-playing with your phone department or your BDC or internet department, depending on how your dealership's structured. What if you role-played, so are you sitting down? What if you role-played with your sales manager? Maybe you're a general sales manager. What if you role-played with your sales manager? Well, that's weird. Well, no, it's not. If you did it for 10 minutes a day, how good would he be? Would you stay sharp? Probably. What if I spent 10 minutes a day calling a family member, somebody I haven't talked to in a long time? What if I spent 2 minutes doing that, or 10 minutes? Think that'd make a difference in my relationships with my family? What if I spent 10 minutes to go test drive a vehicle that was finished in the service department? I did it every day. Do you think we would fix cars right the first time in our service department? I bet they would. What if I spent 10 minutes listening to incoming phone calls as the general manager of a dealership? What if I spent 10 minutes listening intently to those? I know some of you watching are saying, I don't want to start my day out that way because I'm going to go nuts. Well, then maybe you need to work on your phone skills of the people in your dealership. Maybe we don't want to take this time. We're afraid what we might see. Can we fix something that we don't know about? No. Can we know about it if we don't check on it, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes a day? No, we can't. What if I spent 10 minutes and stopped by the donut place and gave them to the technicians? Say, you guys really do a great job. I just want to give this to you. Okay, are you starting to see what I'm talking about? I'm not going to go on and on because I'm telling you right now, we could have a 10-part series on things you can do in 10 minutes to exact change in your dealership, whether it be in the culture, bottom line, numbers, trade values, internet presence, social media presence, doesn't matter. Training, for goodness sake. If you forget everything I say, spend 10 minutes a day doing extra training one-on-one with somebody. It'll make a huge difference. Now it's funny, I sat here and came up with, I think it was 11 or 12 things you can do in 10 minutes. If you did all 12 of those every day, that's 2 hours. I'm willing to bet you, whoever's watching, that you can find 2 hours wasted every single day in your day. What if you did all those every day? You'd be Superman. But it really, 2 hours? How many hours a day do you really work? How many hours a day are you spending just reacting and doing things that aren't productive? We all want to enjoy ourselves and we want to do things. If you're productive with your day and you listen to the things that we've talked about in these 3-part series, maybe, just maybe, you can create some time to have some fun. That's what it's all about, right? Having fun. My name's Danny Benites and I'm the General Manager of Greg Lear Buick GMC in Amarillo, Texas. Feel free to contact me. Here at the end of this video, you're going to see my Twitter address. You're going to see my Facebook page. You're going to have my website, email address, and contact me. And if you want to talk about this, or if you have an idea for me, I would love to hear it. Let me tell you, I spend a lot of my days learning. I spend at least 10 or 20 minutes of my day, every day, reading, learning, and trying to absorb as much knowledge as I can, and I would encourage you to do the same. Think about what you're doing, think about the time that you have, and think about what you're doing with that time. I'm Danny Benites, and we'll see you next time.